Assalamualaikum and good evening. My name is TASHA BINTI ABDULLAH and I am student from SMK Peringkat Award. Today I would like to share with all of you a review of my favorite novel entitled Hema by Jane Austen. I read this book at ebook form. Jane Austen published this book on December 1815 and 136 pages, a cover book. This book costs around Rm 60 ringgit. Before I go to novel, I would like to say about Jane Austen. She born on 16 December 1775 and died in 18 July 1817. However, she wrote 6 measures of novels. These novels about the genre of comedy of manners. They have a lot of main characters, but the main character is Hema, Tokoh, a pretty, intelligent and extraordinary girl. She is a daughter of a rich landowner, so she well-to-do educate. However, Hema has a hobby. When she trying to diversify her leisure time, she help her less fortunate girlfriend Isabella their personal life, gives advice, adjusts random meeting. One of the few people who can see Hema's disadvantage and the only one who talk of them is Mr. Kidley, a close friend of her family. His brother is married to Hema's sister, so he is like a family member and he spent much time with Hema and her father. He loves to speak and her and to give a couple of tips as Hema's father is really babyish. Mr. Kidley isn't married and has a clear view of how Hema should behave. For example, he believes that Hema shouldn't engage in matchmaking and shouldn't complicate it with Harriet, a 16-year-old girl who doesn't have any money and connections, but who is willing to follow any advice from their neighborhood house. Hema really wants to help Harden find happiness, but how can she help her if Harry doesn't know what she wants? So Hema is sure that Harry can find her happiness marrying Eldon without realizing that he will never marry a girl with a low percentage. Harry falls in love with Mr. Kidley and tells Hema that Mr. Kidley seems to be in love with Harry. So, after Harry confused, Hema understands that she loves Mr. Kidley. Hema is clever, but at the same time she is a bit spoiled and selfish, and sometimes she misunderstands people's feelings and action which put those people to trouble. She is considered that if a woman belongs to a high society, it's not necessary for her married before her whole love experience with Mr. Kidley. Her attitude to marriage was a typical of a daughter of the rules class. However, Jane Austen is interpersonal relationship. What actually this or that person is like a character or complicated, and their inner world revealing gradually. The author doesn't either add to confuse her reading, but the willing show that even thought We feel people well behavior can be quite unexpected in same situation. This novel aren't action or fantastic, but people who interested in emotional or feelings they will love to read this novel. They aren't action or fantastic scene, but those who interest in people feeling and emotional, the history of England in the 9th century will be delighted. So those who love in people feeling and emotional will like this novel. However, I love to see people. I suggest these novels to people who love feelings and emotional. Thank you.